Police are often driven by their egos rather than the law. But what happens when they encounter citizens who knew the law better than they did and refused to allow their civil rights to be threatened? Right here, we've got some interesting cases of corrupt cops making the mistake of a lifetime. One example of a corrupt cop who made the mistake of a lifetime involves a group of bored cops who decided to target a guy just because he walked out of a supermarket. They assumed he had stolen something even though there wasn't any real reason to think that. One of the cops stopped the guy and demanded to see his ID, claiming it was necessary to prove he hadn't stolen anything, as if showing an ID could somehow prove whether or not someone is a thief. The guy, who knew his rights, tried to explain that he hadn't stolen anything and even offered to show the receipt for the over $100 he had just spent in the store. But the cop wasn't interested in listening and kept insisting on seeing the guy's ID. But since he knew he hadn't done anything wrong, he didn't want to hand it over. Instead, he asked for a supervisor to come over, hoping that someone more professional would handle the situation.
Have another shoplifter just taken off outside the front door. In parking lot. Did you just take something?
No. You seriously about to tase me, sir?
I'm making sure you ain't taking off. Just go back real quick. They said you took something. Come on.
You can. I'm not going back in there.
You have the ID?
Yeah, but I don't need to show you. I didn't take anything. I have a receipt. I just spent over $100, sir.
They just told that you took off.
I didn't take off from anything. If somebody's not standing at their post, that's not my problem. So I apologize for the misunderstanding.
Okay, I need to see some ID right now.
Sir, I don't need.
I'm not asking you again. Yes, yes, you are.
I need your supervisor here, please.
No, give me some ID.
I'll
You know what? Just turn around. Put your hands on your back.
Sir.
Turn around. Put your hands on your back.
Mr. Newman, Officer Newman.
I'm not Mr. Put your hands on your back.
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm going to detain you because you're not going to listen to me.
You didn't ask me a reasonable question. You're shitting me.
I'm detaining you because you're not cooperating.
No, you're gonna definitely get your superiors involved.
Yes.
I need a.
264. I have one detained right now. What are you reaching for?
My phone? So I can call 911 to get someone here, a professional? Holy shit, this is absolutely
264.
insane. You bring somebody out here that's on the clock. I'm not on the clock. I'm a customer. Get an employee out here to check my receipt and my card.
Come on, let's go back. We'll go back real quick. He's requesting a supervisor. He said he didn't steal anything.
Yeah, I might know this lady. But I might know this lady. No, I don't. Different female.
I'm walking out, and then the employee's like, "Hey, he just took a bag full of stuff. He didn't pay for anything."
A bag full of.
So when I asked him for ID, he says, "No, I'm not showing you ID. You don't have to show you anything."
I didn't say I wasn't going to show you. I said I don't have to.
Yes. Well, I told you yes, you do, because I said I'm investigating crime.
That's my right.
Okay.
When the female supervisor finally showed up, the cop was quick to jump in and tell his side of the story first, probably thinking that whoever speaks first must be telling the truth. He even claimed that the guy had walked out of the store with a bag full of unpaid items and refused to show his ID, making it sound like the guy had definitely stolen something. But here's the kicker. The cop had flat out refused to look at the receipt and compare it to the items in the guy's shopping cart. The situation only got worse from there. Instead of listening to reason, the female supervisor started pushing the guy into someone else's car like she was trying to make an arrest. Can you believe what's going on here? She's now opened herself up to a potential lawsuit for battery. These cops clearly have no idea how uncomfortable and frustrating it is for regular people when cops act aggressively for no damn good reason. As if things couldn't get any crazier, the guy accidentally scratched the car when he was being shoved into it. The supervisor, realizing it wasn't even his car, then threatened to charge him with damaging property in the parking lot. You might think this whole situation is some kind of bad joke, but the truth is, it's downright terrifying.
I got it. Alright? I don't want any issues.
I don't want any issues. You guys have me in cuffs, miss. You guys have me in cuffs. You're now going to carry me back inside. I'm chill.
Alright?
You already called me my name. You already know my name.
Irrelevant. I need your business card, and I need your supervisors here immediately. And I will be on the phone with 911 as soon as I get off.
Then you're going to get arrested for misuse of 911.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'm being harassed. I'm being detained against my will for no reason whatsoever. Like you guys have something better to do with your evening.
We don't. We're actually here on the shoplifting right now.
Okay, cool. Well, you're chasing after the wrong guy while someone's shoplifting?
We have another shoplifter.
That's cool. Good for you guys. Jesus Christ. I take off and you guys do something to hurt me. You guys now have TBI lawsuits on you guys.
Okay.
I hope you go home and feel good about yourself.
We don't need a street lawyer, right? All right?
I need you to do your job.
Okay, and that's what we're doing.
You have my
okay?
receipt right there. You have a card.
All right, have a
Pick it
seat.
out.
Have a seat. And don't get stupid. Because
You
you
are
go
just-
backwards. That's for you. Understand?
Miss, you are pushing me into a car right now.
Because you're being stupid,
You have just.
okay?
I'm being stupid.
Listen.
Who was your person that was yelling? Said they had this thing. There was you guys went in there, stole a bunch of stuff.
Hey, who is calling PD for
Push
the
me into the car. Stop.
Wow.
Stupid.
Wow. Business card.
Stop
and
it.
I need supervisor now.
You're scratching your own car.
This isn't even my car. You just pushed me up against somebody else's
Look
car.
what you're doing. You're
Look.
scratching your own
Why don't
car.
we sit down? Why don't we sit down?
I have
Sit down.
injuries. I have injuries and place in my arm, and you guys are assaulting me.
Help! 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 Assault! Rape! Help!
Quit
Quit
pushing me.
scratching your car.
Quit. This is my car.
Well,
You just
so you just damaged someone's car on
You
purpose.
pushed me into this
Okay,
car.
all right,
The footage
good to
will show.
However, as soon as the cops realized it wasn't his car, they got angry and decided to arrest the guy and search him on the spot. When the guy asked why they were doing this, the female cop snapped back that it was because he was stupid. She acted like the whole situation was his fault, as if he had purposely scratched the car, completely ignoring the fact that she was the one who pushed him into it in the first place. It seemed like once she realized she was the one to blame, she wanted to make him out to be the real villain, so she started searching him without hesitation. Of course, it's worth mentioning that these cops didn't have any kind of warrant or permission from the guy to search him, but by this point, we couldn't really expect anything better from them, right? The situation just kept getting more absurd. The female cop actually began accusing the guy of intentionally scratching the car, even though he tried to explain that she was the one who caused it by shoving him into the vehicle. But she wasn't having any of it. She claimed he did it on purpose and was just trying to blame her for his actions.
Quit. This is my car.
Well,
You
so you just damaged someone's car on
You
purpose.
pushed me into this
Okay,
car.
all right,
The footage
good to
will show. Holy fucking
Did you find your employee?
I'm working on it.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Hey, officer, don't steal it.
And that's what we're doing.
You have my
okay?
receipt right there. You have a
All
card.
right, have
Pick
a
it
seat.
out.
Have a seat, and don't get stupid, because it's
You
going
are
to go
just-
bad for me, okay? For you. You
Will you-
understand?
Miss, you are pushing me into a car right now.
Because you're being
You have
stupid,
just.
okay?
I'm being stupid.
Listen to me.
Oh my
Listen
God.
to me.
Business
All right.
card, please.
You'll
Business
get it.
card. You're
Oh,
right
you'll
now
get
on
it.
footage. Please give it to me.
What?
As you sit here and scratch up somebody's
That's
car and
actually
cause
what
damage.
you just did that. You just did that yourself.
Miss, you just pushed me into the car.
Stop.
Wow.
Acting stupid.
Wow. Business card.
Stop it.
I need supervisor now.
He's scratching his
supervisor
own
now.
car.
This isn't even my car. You just pushed me up against somebody else's car.
Doing, you're scratching your own car.
Sit down. Why don't we sit
Oh, I have injuries. I have injuries and place in my arm, and you guys are assaulting me.
Help! 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 Help!
235 advising. Do we have a Georgian?
Help! Assault! Rape! Help!
Quit scratching your car.
Quit
Quit
pushing
scratching
me.
your car.
This is my car.
Well,
You
so you just damaged someone's car on
You
purpose.
pushed me into this
Okay,
car.
all right,
The
good
footage
to know.
will show. Holy fucking shit. Red.
Right now, wait. We're just...
We're gonna empty his pockets out. What change you got in here, man? I have not a clue, sir. Check my receipt. Ridiculous. Hey, officer, don't steal anything on my card.
This whole scene was getting ridiculous, and the guy was understandably frustrated. Not only were the cops holding him down, but others were shining flashlights directly in his eyes while the rest surrounded him like he was some kind of dangerous criminal. And to think, all he had done was walk out of a store after buying some groceries. The guy eventually lost his cool and started yelling at the cops, throwing insults their way. You know, it's part of the job. But instead of backing off, the cops got all offended and told him to watch his language. Well, what did they expect? After treating him like this, did they really think he was going to respond with kind words and respect? The way they handled the situation was so bad that it would be surprising if anyone in his position could keep their temper. These cops turned what should have been a simple misunderstanding into a complete nightmare, all because they couldn't handle the situation properly from the start.
You said that wasn't your car?
Cart. C-A-R-T.
Sorry.
Not a problem.
So he was purposely scratching that fucking
Nobody,
car.
Miss, you pushed me into that car.
Absolutely, I did.
With force.
Absolutely, I did. You are absolutely correct,
I would
sir.
not scratch anybody's car on accident or intentional.
You were moving yourself around the car?
No,
and
you are
okay?
pushing me. I'm in extreme pain. I'm in extreme pain right now, and you are assaulting me.
Oh,
this is assault, and this is battery.
No, this is detention, sir.
Oh, whatever you want to call it, Chief.
Right
Good for you. But then I was being assaulted. Nobody cares.
You called me Chief. I wanted to clarify.
Irrelevant, Chief. No one cares.
That's all.
You guys are wrongfully paying me. She just pushed me into that person's car like 3 times.
What's your name?
Dude got my receipt. Go talk to your partner.
What's your first name? Joe? Jim? James?
Why are you with the J?
Pete? Larry?
Bob?
Mike?
Go
Robert?
talk to your partner. He's got my
Willie?
identification.
I
Y'all
don't
are
know how
fucking
I
up.
can refer to you.
Call me Serge.
Okay. Well, I asked you to call me officer instead of Chief. And you didn't like that.
Okay, well, I have the freedom of speech to call you whatever I want, sir.
I'm saying I asked you to, right?
Can you turn your lights off before I fucking have an
I'm going
epileptic
to leave
seizure?
my lights on so that people can see me and not wrecking my car.
Yeah, I guess
It's not marked up. People don't know that we're police officers.
you guys are a joke. Neither one. I still don't see a sergeant here. Where's the supervisor now?
Sorry, they don't appear out of thin air, so it takes a little bit of time for people to travel.
Wow. Out of nowhere?
Actually, I came from over there.
No one cares where you came from. What a joke. Business cards, any...
The guy told the cops that he was hurt, saying his whole body ached because the female cop had pushed him 3 times, but she kept pretending like she didn't do anything. If that's not assault, I don't know what is. For some bizarre reason, one of the other cops then started rambling about where he was from, like he was trying to trick the guy into revealing where he lived. But honestly, who gives where this cop was from? It was just a lame attempt to manipulate the situation. These cops were acting like tyrants, harassing the guy just because he had recently moved. The female cop even had the nerve to accuse him of not cooperating with them, even though he didn't have anything to cooperate with, nor was he required to from the get-go. The whole situation was just pathetic.
Miss, you pushed me in that car.
Absolutely, I did.
With force.
Absolutely, I did. You are absolutely correct,
I would
sir.
not scratch anybody's car on accident or intentional.
You were moving yourself around the car?
No,
and
you are
scratched it, okay?
pushing me.
Hey,
I'm
you
in
know what this
extreme
is?
pain. I'm in extreme pain right now,
Okay.
and you are assaulting me.
Oh,
This is
okay.
assault, and this is battery.
No, this is detention, sir.
Oh, whatever you want to call it, Chief.
Detained right now.
Good for you. But then I was being assaulted. Nobody cares.
You called me Chief. I wanted to clarify.
Irrelevant, Chief. No one cares.
That's all.
You guys are wrongfully paying me. She just pushed me in the car like 3 times.
What's your name?
Dude got my receipt. Go talk to your partner.
What's your first name? Joe? Jim? James?
Why are you with the J?
Pete? Larry?
Bob?
Mike?
Go
Robert?
talk to your partner. He's got my
Willie?
identification.
I
Y'all are
don't know how
up.
to refer to you.
Call me Serge.
Okay. Well, I asked you to call me officer instead of Chief. And you didn't like that.
Okay, well, I have the freedom of speech to call you whatever I want, sir.
I'm saying I asked you to, right?
Can you turn your lights off before I fucking have an
I'm going
epileptic
to leave
seizure?
my lights on so that people can see me and not wrecking my car.
Yeah, I guess
It's not marked up. People don't know that we're police officers.
You guys are a joke. Neither one. I still don't see a sergeant here. Where's the supervisor now?
Sorry, they don't appear out of thin air, so it takes a little bit of time for people to travel.
Wow. You out of nowhere?
Actually, I came from over there.
No one cares where you came from. What a joke. Business cards, any 3. A-Bass, Montez or something? Wow.
My badge number is 1015.
Write it down. I have TBI, so I have memory issues.
Well, it'll be on the report.
Good for you. Give it to me.
I don't have a report yet. I completed.
$100, Jim. This is what I get. And after this?
Face the car. Do not move.
The conversation quickly circled back to blaming the guy for scratching the car, and by this point it seemed like he didn't even have the energy to keep repeating that it was the cop who pushed him into the car in the first place. The female cop then tried to cover herself by claiming she had footage from her body camera that would prove that he was in the wrong. But let's be real, just because she says something doesn't automatically make it true, right? It was like she was trying to rewrite what had happened just to protect herself, hoping that the body camera footage would back her up, whether it was true or not. What would you do if you were in this guy's shoes?
Wow, you guys are pathetic. Pathetic. A handicapped dude, and you guys are tossing me around.
story would be different if you just would cooperate.
Cooperate with what? I don't have to cooperate with you guys because I didn't do anything wrong. If you guys came up to me professionally,
if you didn't do anything wrong, it would have. Yeah, absolutely. You would have cooperated. It would have been different.
Good to go.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Ow! Someone's about to get hurt.
You're gonna get arrested for failure to obey.
Sir, you have my receipt, my identification in my cart.
We're investigating this whole thing right now.
Good
Just
for
chill the
you.
heck out, okay?
Speed it up. Ridiculous.
Okay, I'll try to speed it up for you, sir. Okay. Can you chill?
Do you
for a
see
second?
how I'm being treated right now?
You see what you're doing? Listen to it.
I'm uncomfortable with. Look at my arm. Look at my arm.
Because you're not sitting against the car, am I correct?
Maybe because you're a douchebag.
Well,
fuck.
you have to listen, right?
Right!
You're gonna get arrested for disorderly conduct, and you understand that, right?
The criminal damage, by the way.
You did that. You pushed me up against the car.
Check it out.
You're gonna get arrested for disorderly conduct, and you understand that, right?
The criminal damage, by the way.
You did that. You pushed me up against the car. You pushed me up against the car
I
with
have a body
handcuffs.
camera that saw the whole thing, okay?
Your body camera saw my chest and saw you push me into the car.
Nope. You were
Whatever.
clearly scratching
Where's the
that car.
sergeant? You said the sergeant was here. Wow. Lay my card out on the ground right now and see every single thing on a seat.
These cops noticed a man standing in the parking lot behind the police station filming something with his phone. Curious and maybe a little suspicious, they decided to walk over and ask him if he had any business being there. But the truth is, this guy didn't need a reason to be there since he was on public property. One of the cops tried to get him to leave by ordering him to go, but when he realized he didn't have any real authority to make the guy leave, he started losing his cool. The cop then asked the man if he was looking at the cars in the parking lot, to which the man calmly replied that he was looking at everything around him. It seemed like the cop was just waiting for an answer like that because he quickly jumped to accusing the man of planning a robbery or a car break-in. But the man wasn't about to give up his civil rights so easily. You could clearly see these cops weren't used to someone standing up to them like this and questioning their authority. Things started to get heated and the cops began to act aggressively. One of them grabbed the man's hand, the one holding the phone, causing the phone to fall to the ground. Luckily, it didn't break and the man picked it up and kept recording. Frustrated, the cop then grabbed the man's wrist with so much force that the man started complaining about the pain. Now, not only were these cops infringing on the guy's civil rights, but they were also teetering on the edge of a serious lawsuit for battery. This cop's rough treatment was crossing a line, and all because they didn't like being questioned or challenged.
I'm not gonna move. That's it. This isn't a secure area.
What?
Hey, you just broke my phone.
Any business being on the property here?
What was that?
Do you have any business being on the property? Do you need assistance?
Well, I don't need assistance. No,
Okay,
I'm good.
good.
I was
You
just
can go to the
looking.
sidewalk.
I was just looking around, and
Yeah.
and this guy came and like I'm lost. He said there's nothing restricting you from being here. You just ask, and you could come and look with maybe with a police escort or whatever. But we're just asking you to leave. And I said, okay, cool, yeah, see you guys later. And was just looking in the cars, and now there's a weird
You're looking
issue.
into the cars?
Of course, yeah.
That's a sign of possible burglary. So I'm going to ask you to get to the sidewalk. You're not welcome on the property. So I'm asking
But
you
why,
to move it.
though?
Because it's police property, and there's
Gotcha.
no reason for you to be on this property looking into our vehicles. So I'm asking you again to move to the public sidewalk,
Okay,
okay? Or you'll be arrested for trespassing.
I'll be arrested for trespassing.
That's right.
Gotcha. Okay.
If
so,
you have any questions, I'll be glad to answer them on the sidewalk. If you need directions, I'll be glad to give you directions.
Okay.
Okay?
All right, cool. Can we
What's
just
your first name?
ask him to not be so uptight? Like, I was just talking to him. He said I'm being combative and doing everything I could
Yeah, we'll
to
talk about it over
argue
here.
and stuff like that.
I'm the supervisor. We'll talk about it on the sidewalk.
Gotcha.
What's
Well,
your first
I'm
name?
comfortable here, though.
No, I've already told you to move.
You did?
Yeah. So are you refusing to move?
Yeah. What's your name and badge number?
Sergeant Portolan.
Cool.
Are you
Where's your
refusing-
Where's your no trespassing signs?
Are you- I'm
This isn't
telling
a
you,
secure
I'm a law
area. It doesn't
enforcement
matter.
officer.
Go ahead. Do what you're gonna do.
I'm asking
This
you
isn't
to
a
move.
secure area. I'm not gonna move. That's
You're
it.
not
This
gonna
isn't
move?
a
Okay.
secure area. Go ahead. Hey, John, you just broke my phone. Ow! You're twisting my wrist. Stop it. Is this a secured area? Where's your no check? Don't take my hat off. Why are you ripping my sunglasses off of me? It doesn't matter. I'm not tissing up. You're twisting the hell out of me to a way I can't go. I've been recording this whole interaction.
The man had finally had enough of the cops' unprofessional behavior. I mean, one of them even took his glasses off his face for no good reason, like they had the right to do something like that. It was clear they were crossing the line. The man decided to ask each cop for their name and badge number, which is a right as a citizen. But instead of answering, they all stayed silent. This showed that they were deliberately ignoring their job policy, which clearly states that the cops must identify themselves when asked while on duty. It was pretty obvious that these cops were trying to avoid giving their names because they knew they had messed up and overreacted. Suddenly, one of the cops tried to switch gears and acted all nice, asking the man if he wanted to talk things over. But I'm sorry, sir, it was a little too late. They should have thought about being reasonable much earlier because you can't turn back time. And the man wasn't obligated to chat with them after everything that had happened. The man bluntly told the cops that he didn't want to talk to them because they had hurt his wrist. As soon as the cop heard this, he panicked and ran back to the police station, quickly shutting the door behind him as if that would somehow make the problem disappear. It was almost comical how he thought he could escape from the mess they had created.
Done. Let me get all your names. No, I'll speak with you. You know what? I will speak with you. Come here. Roman, he ripped my sunglasses and hat off my face. Don't touch me.
Bro, get out of my way,
Roman. Don't touch me. I wasn't even antagonizing you guys. I wasn't being provocative or anything.
Can we talk?
Yeah, where's the other guys though? I want their names. I want it on dude, what you don't know is from the moment your officers made contact, I was recording the whole thing on this and on this.
Can I?
There was nothing illegal about me being here.
And I will have that discussion. You're not even allowing me to talk.
Why would I? I'm irate. I'm irate. Isn't it your job to listen to us?
Do you want?
You can listen
do you want
to
have a
besides just
conversation?
talking, right?
Do you want to have a conversation?
Do I? Yeah, I
Really?
want to hear your explanation
Okay.
for this
But if
bullshit
you want to, here,
that
can I-
just happened.
if you want to have a conversation, it's two ways.
Yeah, we
Did you
can
share
have a
up with me?
conversation. It's two ways. Now, tell me real quick, why'd you rip my glasses and my hat off my face like that? Are all your was your body cam on?
Yeah.
Okay, was your body cam on? Yes or no? Body cam? He doesn't have a body cam. Who's this other officer? What's your name, bud? Name and badge number. And was your body cam on? Oh, you're the asshole that was ripping on me. This dude is bad, guys. Get him off the street. South San Francisco, he needs to go. This guy needs to go. You're done, dude. You were ripping on my arm. You hurt the hell out of me. Look at my wrist, guys, right after this.
Are you going to have a conversation with me?
Yeah, I'm going to hear you out. I'm going to hear what you're going to spill. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take it. Why would you guys do that? Why would you guys do that?
The cops who stayed in front started talking to the man, and one of them made a big mistake by admitting on camera that the man hadn't done anything illegal and that he had every right to stand where he was. Great. So why were there so many cops out there talking to him? It didn't make much sense. But then this same cop went on to say that it was still highly suspicious that the man was looking at the parked cars. But here's the thing. Cops need to know the difference between having a gut feeling and having reasonable, articulable suspicion. What this cop was talking about was just his personal feelings, which has nothing to do with the law or what the man was doing. If they're going to act based on feelings, maybe they should be called feeling enforcement instead of law enforcement, because no cop should react just based on how they feel.
Come on, we're going to have it right here. Because I can stay here. You agree now that I can be here, right?
So, yes.
I can be here?
Yes.
This is 100% legal for me to be right where we are when you guys arrested me, right?
Allow me to talk at all.
But I'm going to allow you to talk. I just have a couple questions. Can I just have a couple questions? Where I was standing was 100% legal right there where I was standing by that truck. It was 100% legal for me to be here the whole time, right? Okay. And is there anything illegal about looking into vehicles at all, looking at the police vehicles?
It's highly suspicious.
But is it illegal?
No.
Okay. Now, one more question. I'll let you say whatever you're going to say. Has the Supreme Court ruled that the citizens can come record police stations anywhere that's public access, which this is because you've now said it's okay, and I can record, I can do all this stuff? Why in the world? Now let me hear this explanation that's going to get you out of a lawsuit. Let me hear it.
My explanation for what?
Yeah, for everything that happened.
So, first of all, you're right. You have a right to be here.
Right.
But when you're looking into vehicles, whether it's patrol vehicles or a personal vehicle, that's
Gotcha.
suspicious activity behavior that could be tampering with a vehicle, burglaring a vehicle, or stealing a vehicle.
Okay.
We get calls for service all the time where
I just got a question.
Interrupt.
I just got a quick question. I'll let you continue, but I got a quick question. But you just said none of that was illegal, right? So no reason to detain there. Now we can continue. Go ahead.
You looking into vehicles is a reasonable suspicion to detain you to find out what you're doing.
Explain to me, please, what reasonable suspicion is. This is the other one right here. Explain to me, please, what reasonable suspicion is.
Looking into vehicles that are not your own.
Okay. And now, but remember, you have to have.
Department where
I absolutely was looking into the garage, and I have video of it to prove it.
what's that?
I absolutely was. I absolutely was. And I did it on camera. Okay, but now listen, let's talk about how reasonable suspicion works, right? Reasonable suspicion of what you have to have.
Criminal activity.
Right.
Yeah.
And we just agreed that none of this is a crime.
You looking into cars.
Remember, you have to have fact to back up your reasonable suspicion.
No, reasonable
Yes.
suspicion is a crime
Yes.
to be afoot.
And now
You
remember,
looking into vehicles is in an area where you have no business, or it's
I've
not
been
your
looking
vehicle,
around recording, and
is
they've seen me
reasonable
recording.
suspicion
And they've
to
seen me recording,
find out
taking
what you're
pictures.
doing.
They've seen me recording. Your guys had seen it.
I just got
They
it.
seen
I'm
me recording.
telling you, they
Well, now,
saw
when
it
you
first
walked
time.
up and you said that the issue wasn't looking into vehicles and burglary, the issue was off our property. This isn't your area. You can't be here. That was the issue.
Just a few seconds after admitting the man had a right to be there, the same cop claimed that when they tried to arrest him earlier, it was for trespassing. Hold on. How can someone be arrested for trespassing on public property? It was clear this cop had no idea what was really going on and was just saying whatever suited him at the moment. In the end, the cop must have realized that he was digging himself into a deeper hole, so he did the only thing he could. He apologized to the man. Honestly, it was probably the best thing he could have done in that situation and the smartest move he made all day.
That was the issue.
I asked you to move the cycle.
Right. And I got arrested. I got arrested for what?
You got detained.
I got arrested. No. Camera, bud. You said arrested. Remember, recording the whole time for trespassing. So I got arrested for trespassing. I got arrested for trespassing on public property without committing a crime. So you didn't detain me for burglary. You didn't.
We're gonna give you a form too.
I'll take the form now, and I want a number, all that stuff, so I can get all the body cam. Dude, what? Now let's talk about Han. Why is he so aggressive, kicking my feet? He didn't even ask me to move my feet. He starts kicking me. He's ripping on me. He's yanking on me. I wasn't resisting. I didn't move. I said, okay, I'll do it. You guys smacked my phone out of my hand, ripped my sunglasses off my face. What was that about? What was that? What was that about? What was ripping my? Okay, I'll give you that one. Now you can win that one. What was ripping my sunglasses off my face about? Trying to rip my hat and rip my sunglasses. What was that about? Ripping it. First he tried to grab my hat and I moved my head and he yanked I'm off my face. It's it's all gonna be on body cam.
I understand.
Don't try to lie about it now.
I'm standing behind you.
Just say, hey, you know what? You know what would earn the respect of the people right now, because this is gonna go viral. Is saying we're sorry.
I just apologize.
I didn't hear an apology, did you?
Yeah.
Maybe you did when I was pissed off and I wasn't listening to you.
No,
but this is ridiculous.
So, can I?
And if I wouldn't have said, hey, I'm a First Amendment auditor, you guys would be carting me off to jail like you did the right thing, and there'd be a major lawsuit. I'm not in the business of suing. I don't want to sue anybody. But what I just seen you guys do right there, what the wrong with you guys?
First of all, can I address you by your first name?
You can just keep talking, man.
Okay. I apologize for detaining
For
you.
roughing me up. Tell me Han wasn't too rough.
I can get the paramedics here.
Tell me Han wasn't too rough. Tell me Han wasn't too rough.
Paramedics, I will have them.
Tell me that wasn't too rough. Tell me if you're gonna arrest me and I wasn't running, why be all rough like that? Why? Why rip my glasses off my face? I get that, but why do that?
I was wrong.
You didn't place me in handcuffs. You didn't place me in
Thank you
handcuffs.
for having me placed in.
You arrested me. It's on camera.
Okay.
Remember.
Yeah.
And
Can you fill that?
I feel like you should book me at this point.
But we're releasing you.
Yeah.
Okay,
Because you're smart and you realize, oh,
But we need your name, sir.
you're not getting it.
Okay. Can I have a first name?
Negative. You're not getting nothing. Just put citizen.
By now, we've noticed how much cops hate it when they see someone filming them. It's like they can't stand it. I'm not sure if it's because they find it harder to boss people around when they know their civil rights, or if they're just afraid of getting caught doing something they shouldn't. Either way, it really seems to get under their skin. Take, for example, this one cop, who came to a man as soon as he noticed him filming in the parking lot. The cop claimed it was a parking lot for employees only, and that the man had no right to be there. The man, not backing down, asked the cop for his first and last name, and the cop responded with some sarcastic, ironic introduction. Then the cop asked what he could do for the man. like he was offering some kind of help. Well, maybe the best thing he could do was to just leave the man alone, but clearly that was too much to ask for in this situation.
They're like a bitch about it. You guys are like, it's funny down here.
What's that?
Is it like this in all the sheriffs? You can just walk around down here?
No, sir. That's why we're coming out here to
Oh,
see.
okay. Usually they'd be really harsh, right?
No, this is all employee parking.
Because I get into Massachusetts, I can't get in the,
Yes, sir.
sometimes I can't get in the parking lot because they put the jail there, you know what I mean? The
Right.
sheriff.
Yes, sir.
And then I feel like I'm taking advantage of your hospitality sometimes.
Not at all.
You know? Yeah, this is cool. You got the cool car. So what does that mean?
What's that?
What is that?
Just tell that you're alone. That's all.
Hand signal?
No, just let no, I got you. Making contact
Yeah.
with you. That's all.
Oh yeah, yeah. So
20.
what's up with the sheriff, man? Who's getting
I don't know, sir.
who's doing that to him, man? He's all strung out, man.
Okay.
Like that's what I'm gonna do. I don't blame him anymore.
You need to come
Yeah, I'd like to get you all in shot.
This
No,
way.
you need to go this way. This is a
But
restricted
you guys start walking and then see.
This is
I'll follow you. I'm not gonna walk with this guy walking behind me.
This close to the public. Let's go over here.
I know. Can you get him moving? Keep moving. Come on.
Yeah, we'll move.
Yeah,
with
there we
you.
go. There we
We'll
go.
move with you, okay? You don't
I
tell
got
us,
it.
we tell you. Come on,
Well,
this
if
way.
you're gonna start going behind me, then I got an
I'm
issue.
gonna go this way, sir, and you're not
Are you
going this
leaving?
way.
Oh yeah, you're
can
leaving.
go
I'll see you
close
later.
Right here. You could go this way, sir. Go this way. Let's
Yeah,
go
I
this
can't.
way.
I
No,
can't.
No. This way. It's closed.
Okay, do you get what my point is?
Yeah, you know my point. There's stuff back here.
I didn't. I know
There's
that. I know
stuff,
that.
locked rooms
Oh, I
and
got it.
stuff.
I got it.
But
I
you
got
can
it.
go that way,
I got
sir.
it. You know my point is? I'm trying to leave.
Okay.
I'm trying to walk
your
this
van
way.
is that way. Let's go that way. to your
Yeah.
van.
Oh, my van.
Yeah, your van's over around
Okay,
that
so I don't want anyone walking behind me. That's the thing.
I can do that, sir. Yes, sir. I can
Yeah.
walk behind you.
Yeah, I don't want that. That's what's making me
sir,
not go.
I understand what you don't
So I'm
want,
trying to get this
but-
moving.
Yeah, let's move. If you move, then we'll move with you, okay? Yes, sir. Let's go.
Let me get to I can't have someone walk behind me.
Okay, so walk in front
It's not
of me,
safe.
and you'll leave. You said you're trying to get back to your vehicle.
I
so your
need-
vehicle's that way.
Dude, I was leaving when you came and walked behind
Why are
me.
you stopping?
Because you came behind me. I need you in front of me. Give me a chance.
No, sir.
We'll go there.
No,
You
sir.
don't want to do it. You don't. I'm not the one non-cooperative here. It's on video. You came. I was walking out of here, and you came behind me.
Yes, sir.
This guy complied. This guy complied. He was walking. I was walking. Had you guys
Yes, sir.
all in the shot, okay? And now and I told you I didn't want anyone behind me.
Yes, sir.
You came and walked behind me,
Yes,
and
sir.
now I'm stalled here. You know.
Yes, sir.
And maybe So
Yes, sir.
that's what it is.
Yes, sir.
See there?
Yes, sir.
Come on.
No, sir. Yes, sir. You're trying
All right, I wanna
we're
get
not-
outta
we're
here.
not hindering you to leave.
The man even pointed out that it wouldn't have been a problem if he was just there walking his dog, but as soon as they saw him with a camera, it became an issue. The cop tried once more to chase the man away, but the man wasn't having any of it. He told the cop not to follow him around and not to sneak up on him like that. Of course, other cops saw what was going down and decided to join in, probably thinking they could show off their strength in numbers. It's almost like they band together whenever they come across someone who knows the law better than they do because it makes them feel stronger. This cop then started giving the man some options, like he had the authority to do that. It's pretty ridiculous when you think about it all.
Yeah. Well.
We're not hindering you to leave. But this back here is not open to the public.
I know,
There's a
so-
sign up there that says.
I know. So get out. Get off my back. Get out.
Yes, sir.
You came around, walked behind me, and made
Yes,
me
sir.
stop.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
So let me get out of here. Go in front of me so I can
Nobody's
walk out of
impeding.
here.
Go ahead and leave, sir. Go ahead and leave. Nobody's impeding you. You have an open road right in front of you, sir.
I know. With you behind
You
me.
want to show that in your camera, that you have an open road? Are you being detained?
So who are you?
Not at all.
Who are you? What's
I'm
the name?
Lieutenant Galloway. What can I do for you, sir?
Lieutenant Galloway.
Yes,
What's
sir.
the deal with you?
G-A-L-L-O-W.
Yeah. So what's going on with your sheriff? Why is he like that
I don't
now?
know, sir.
He's been hiding out for a few weeks.
Yes,
He's all now. What do you guys do?
No, sir.
Who does that to him?
No, sir.
Were you going to get a new sheriff or something?
No, sir.
Yeah, but like I used to blame him. I'm the only one. I was dogging him, man. I cussed him out. He got out of his helicopter. Look at my video. I'm not so sure now because I think there's some dirty shit. I was up at the trial. I don't trust these guys, man. I think someone's feeding that him. He's like a kid. He's a child. Okay? Get in front of me, man. Get in front of
We're not
me.
impeding you. You said you wanted to leave. Go ahead and leave.
I know. I want to get.
I need you to get out of this area, though. This
Yes,
is open to the
get
public, okay?
in. You don't want to do it, do
Go
you?
that way, sir, please. This is all closed back here.
I know, so get out of my way. I need you not walking behind me.
Yes, sir.
Okay, there's two ways that you can do it, okay?
Yes, sir.
You can go in front of me and
Yes,
I'll
sir.
start walking out like I was doing,
Yes,
okay?
sir.
Or, another way you could de-escalate if you want to do it,
Yes,
you
sir.
could walk way down that way. Okay, so are you gonna keep
I'm
walking
gonna
behind
stay
me?
right here, yes.
So
You can leave.
you're not letting me do it.
Did you want to leave?
You're not letting me do it.
I'm not letting you want
You
to
don't.
leave.
You act like you don't know. Then you act like you don't
Yes, sir.
know.
Yes, sir.
You know exactly what's going on
Yes,
here.
sir.
That I'm refusing to continue. I was going, and I'm not going because you came up behind me.
Okay, sir. Go ahead and leave.
You're
Nobody stopped
you're
you
still.
from
Yeah, you are. You came up behind me.
So if I'm behind you, how's that impeding you from leaving?
In my opinion,
In your
with
opinion?
that's what it means. You're talking about what me.
How about I back
That's
up?
it. Yeah, back up some more.
How about right there?
And you're not-
I'm fine.
Okay, don't walk anymore. And
Why don't you go ahead?
you guys go ahead that way because I gotta go this way a little bit while I'm
You don't
following
need to
you.
walk behind me. I'll walk side by side with you.
Dude, don't walk side by
Go
side.
ahead
Just
and
move
walk.
up a little bit.
Go ahead and walk. Nobody's preventing you from leaving, sir.
Yeah, you are.
No, sir.
Well, in my opinion.
Well, you gave us two options, but there is a third, and we don't
Yeah.
need to go to that third option. So
What's the
we will
third
walk
option?
with
What
you.
is that?
We'll walk with you.
What's
side
the
by
third
side.
option that you
We'll
don't
walk
want?
with you side by side.
What third
We've
option is
asked you
that?
to leave several
What's the
times.
third
You've
option?
said option.
You told me what the third. You
It's
said
not my
the,
first day, sir.
what? This is your first day?
So the cop even told the man that he had a third option, but then stopped short of saying what it was. So, sir, what's the third option? When the man asked him this, the cop seemed caught off guard, like he didn't expect anyone to question him. It was clear that he was just making up threats on the spot, trying to sound more intimidating without actually having a plan. He was just bluffing, hoping it would scare the man into compliance. By this point, there were more than 5 cops surrounding the man, all trying to steer him towards some sidewalk or whatever spot they had in mind. The first cop who had approached the man kept deliberately walking behind him, clearly trying to make the guy feel threatened and afraid. But in doing so, this cop completely failed in his role as a public servant. You don't have to be a legal expert to know that cops are supposed to make people feel safe and secure, not try to intimidate them.
I don't know what I'm doing, but can you walk with me?
What's the third option? You just told me about a third option, but now you're not telling me. So are you trying to threaten me?
Absolutely not.
And you don't want to tell me what the third option is?
The word that you used.
You're saying
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
not allowing you to leave.
You know, you said third option like it's some mystery. You can't. Oh, that wasn't the third option. The third option was some kind of
You're wanting to leave. There you go.
Have
Have a
I
nice
gotta get
day.
you some.
Have a nice day, sir.
Why don't you back down a little bit? Can't you ever lose face a little bit? Can't you ever
sir.
come down?
Yes,
Don't you know I'm worse than you?
Yes, sir.
You know, and I don't have a
Yes, sir.
job. If
Yes,
I had a job like this, I'd be like Jesus. I'd
Yes,
turn
sir.
the other cheek. You
Yes,
know, I'd work it. I'm doing a certain thing.
Thank you, sir.
Just don't walk any
Yes,
further.
sir.
Just don't
I'll
go
stay
any.
right here, I promise you, okay? I will stay.
You guys want to keep walking? If you keep going, I'm going.
Let's do it, bro.
All right, I ain't walking.
I can walk backwards.
Try saying it.
Come and walk, too.
No, you're not going to keep walking up behind
Yes,
me.
sir, I am. I'm going to keep walking to make
You
sure that
lied.
get safe.
You lied. You said you're not going
Okay.
to.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
You lied. You said you're
No,
not
sir.
going to.
No, sir.
Didn't you say you're not going to?
Sir,
It's
if
on
you don't
the.
want me any closer, then don't approach me. Okay? Go ahead and leave, sir. Thank you. Thank
You
very
approached me. You said you're not going to come any
much.
closer.
It said about 20 feet, so I'll let you get another 15 feet, and then I'll follow you, okay? That's the only way I have way to get in the building, sir. I'm sorry. Go ahead and walk, sir.
Dude.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not clean. He's not clean. He's not clean all the way. He's not clean all the way. No, he's not clean all the way. He's not all the way.
Come on.
He's not. That guy's not clean all the way.
We're making headway.
Man, you know what they're gonna do if you let this go on? And it ain't the sheriff. The sheriff's a child, man. It's these guys. Him and his. That guy's not clean.
Yes, sir. I'm dirty.
Well, you know what I mean.
Stop. We're almost there. We're almost in the public area where you're authorized to be.
Oh wait. Oh wait. I'm in the public area. No, I'm in the public area.
No.
I'm in the public area.
This is not the public area, sir. Up front.
When they finally reached a different part of the parking lot, which was clearly meant for the public, the man stopped. But the cops, sticking to their story, claimed it still wasn't public property and ordered him to keep moving. The first cop even threw in a trespassing accusation to further scare the man. It's almost unbelievable that this corrupt cop didn't realize he was committing the mistake of a lifetime. Instead of protecting and serving, he was bullying and threatening, making up rules as he went along.
So these are hold on, I just gotta get license plates, that's all.
No, you can go that way.
Well, oh, you're right. Let me see.
No, you can continue to go that way.
Well, I'm just trying to get a license plate. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank you. You can continue to go that way.
dude, you know all I'm doing. You said
Well,
public
thank you for
area.
moving us to the shade, but I don't want to stay
Yeah,
here too long.
you
Can we
said
move that way?
you said it's not a public area.
It's
So
not.
I was like, listen.
This is a law
I
enforcement
know,
training
you're not
facility.
paying attention. I'm not done with it. So my point is, I was going to look at the license plates, and they're not private license
Okay.
plates. If they were, you know.
Yeah, I was just gonna-
Oh, now you have your cell phone. What's your name, badge number?
Deputy Adams. Continue to walk that way.
We could.
Can you walk that way?
Sir, the public
Yeah.
gun range is closed, so that means you are trespassing now, okay?
Oh,
9 to 4
oh,
on Tuesdays, so now you're trespassing and you're in an area that says
Oh,
employees.
when can I come in? When can I come in? Where's the employees? I'm gonna go look for the sign.
Go look at that sign right there, but the
Oh, is it that one right there?
See the sign right there under the tree? Yeah, the big
I'll look
one
for
right
it. I'll go look at it in a second. Hey, so I can come other times?
What's that? Yeah, go on the website and it'll tell you what time the gun range is open, but it closes today from 9 to 4.
Continue to walk that way.
Don't keep walking up. This guy's getting really.
Go that way.
Stop walking up on me.
Go ahead that way, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Almost to the public area. Just keep
Almost
walking
to
towards the public
area,
area.
but again, the public gun range is closed.
There's a public gun range here.
Yep, but it's closed. Closed at 4 o'clock.
Okay.
All right. Yep. Almost to your van. A few more feet. Continue. Keep going.
Oh no, that's not.
There's the sidewalk. It's really safe for you
Stop
to keep going on the
walking up
sidewalk.
on me.
Can you keep going that way, closer to the sidewalk for me, please?
Sir,
I'm concerned with the safety inside of the parking lot.
Wait, who's not safe now?
you understand that
Who's
it's
not
closed,
safe?
correct?
This is a parking lot, sir. I just want you on the
Parking lot.
sidewalk.
What about the safety?
Okay.
Where's
The
the
safety.
Your
safety?
van's right there. Go to your van, sir. Go to your van.
All right.
Yep,
Get
see
these
that
guys.
sign right there? It says staff parking only.
Let me get
Get a
it.
good picture.
Let me
Get
get it.
a good picture of that. There you go.
Yeah, that's very good.
Yeah, right there. So
That's very
let's go
good.
to your van, sir, because we're closed now, okay?
That way.
9
Oh,
to 4. There you go.
staff parking.
The hours are on the door. Go
So I
ahead.
mean, I'm in the public parking area now.
But you're closed, sir.
Wait,
The
you're
public gun
closed?
range is closed, yes, sir, 9 to 4. Would you like to see the
Okay.
hours?
This guy's like walking right up
Yeah,
on me and
because you're
harassing
almost
me.
trespassing, okay? We want you to leave and want you to make
Wait.
sure that you're safe.
If I'm not trespassing, I'm not trespassing.
Yes, you are, sir. The range is closed.
And this guy's taking pictures of my car.
As time went on, more and more cops started gathering around the man, taking their mission to drive him away way too seriously. Just think about it. What if one of these cops had to respond to an actual emergency? With so many of them tied up with this one guy, none of them would have been free to handle a real situation. All marching him together to the sidewalk. One of the cops even said something ridiculous about having to leave for their safety. Seriously? How is it possible that so many armed cops could feel threatened by one man who was simply holding a camera? It's straight up laughable, to say the least.
Thank you. Right there. There's your van right there. That's Toyota right over there. Thank you. This that way. That way.
Going. Yep, keep going.
Port
Keep going.
Authority.
Keep going. Yes, that's airport.
Now, why don't you run it with a sheriff here?
Why? Because the sheriff doesn't run those guys. Could
I
you go
know,
to your
but every
vehicle,
other
please?
county
Gun
does.
range is closed, sir. Need you to go to your car, okay?
You got any of the boss guys here?
No,
Port
sir.
Authority?
I'm the boss right now.
No, from Port Authority.
No, sir. They don't need to answer your questions, sir.
Well, I was on them up in
Great.
Quincy.
Your van right
That
there.
dude that came
closed.
down?
We're closed. We're closed.
That dude that
Okay.
came down, that's
We're
what they're going to
closed,
bring
sir.
down here,
We're
man.
closed. Okay.
They're going to be doing it.
We're
They're
closed.
going to be doing
Your
it.
van, sir.
Go that way.
Do you have a
That was
pet in
you.
there? Because I saw a pet cage in your car. Do you have a pet?
All right, tell me about that.
Yeah, I don't know. Can you go over to your van?
Man, so we'll get the sheriff out here,
No, sir.
and you can beat out of me. They can take my pet, and
No,
you can
sir,
start
that's
tongue
okay.
kissing him,
No,
right?
we love animals, sir.
I know,
We
he's gonna
actually have a
tongue
pet
kiss
task
him,
force because we
And then he
love
can
animals.
beat out of me.
Sir, you're at again.
And then when it's like secret,
Again,
he'll be beating the shit out of the pet too,
9
probably.
to 4. It's 4:30. It's a closed business.
Oh,
I need you to go
so I can
there.
come in here before 4.
9, 4. What's that?
Before 4, I can come
Before
here.
4? Depending on what
4:30.
day. Depending on what day.
What days can I come here?
Go look on the website, sir. Thank you. I know you want us to put our hands on you and everything.
No, I
Stop
don't.
it.
No, I don't.
Then
I don't
you
want
understand
that.
it's
Why
a
do you
closed
say
range,
that?
right?
Why do you say that?
You understand it's a closed range, right?
Why do you say that?
You understand it's a closed range? What do you need?
My hands, come on.
Right there? Hello?
Yeah, just
Yes,
you
sir.
go like this.
No, I'm good.
No, you're not.
Yep, I am.
You're a mess, dude.
I know.
Look at you, man.
I know.
Come on,
That's
man.
good. That's good ink, right?
No, you're.
I know. Hey, here's your
You're
van.
not
I tell you
gonna
what,
last
since you're
either.
on closed property, we're going to tow your van.
You're not
Okay?
gonna last.
All right.
We'll start at
How's
70.
this?
Yeah, go ahead. Get a 70. It's closed range. We'll go ahead and tow it.
Leah might not be happy.
Now who's that? Oh man.
Are you going to leave, sir?
But what happened at the end is truly shocking. These cops had so little to do that they actually played the song Let It Go from Frozen as if that was going to scare him off or something. Maybe they thought they were being clever or tough, but in reality, they just looked like a bunch of clowns on camera. Instead of handling the situation with any level of professionalism, they turned it into a joke, making their entire department look desperate and foolish.
If not, we're going to tow your van. It's a closed range. Closes at 4 p.m. sir.
Okay, so if I was here before 4, I could come here, right?
Depending on what day. Again, depending on what day.
So who are these guys?
What
Huh?
day? I don't know if he's. I don't know if he's actually streaming right now. Because if he is streaming and we play Disney music, he's got to turn it off.
You can't turn it off. That is so stupid. Man.
I know, it's a copyright violation, sir.
Oh, you do that? You got that all figured out?
Yeah. Oh,
So you get all
not,
that law
Not our first
figured out.
rodeo with auditors, sir.
Oh, I think it is, dude. What auditor you have here?
Huh?
You don't have any
We
auditors
got like
here.
3 of them.
No, you
3 or
don't.
4.
Name them.
You're right.
You name them. They're
Google
fake.
them.
They're you.
Google them.
They're you.
Google them.
They're you.
Google them.
Those are all fake.
Really?
Yep.
What's the thing?
That
Bronson?
Chuck
I'll let him know
Bronson.
next time
That's
that-
oh hell, man. That dude's fake, man.
Oh,
What's your
I
name?
can't.
We'll tell him, 'cause you usually see him in the city tonight.
Uh-oh. Oh, boy.
That's fake, man.
Really? Okay.
This thing called life, baby. That's a good song, please.
You understand that we're going to tow your vehicle, right?
Alligator towing's en route.
Okay,
Yeah,
perfect.
Oh my god, you're actually playing Disney? What's your name, badge number? Who are you?
Detective Duncan.
And why are you playing music?
Because this music is soothing for me. It's calming.
Alright.
Well, he was going to connect it to his Bluetooth in his vehicle to leave, but now you're inhibiting him to leave, so his music just travel outside with us.
Yeah.
We're almost to your car, buddy. It soothes me.
Dude.
I hope you can make it to your car before the tow truck makes it to
This
your
is
car.
how it works.
Is it?
Listen, the public range is closed.
Man, it's not
This
sheriff.
gate is not
They
going to be
feed
closed,
me,
and you have to have
man.
private access here. Once this gate's closed, you have to have access here. You do
Oh.
not have access here. Once
Oh,
the
what
public range is
time you
closed. So
closing?
you
What
need-
time you
they already-
closing?
The lieutenant's already told you.
It closed at 4
Okay.
o'clock.
You
So
sound
it's
not crazy shit,
approximately,
lying.
4:35.
Yeah.
So do me a favor. Let's get in your car, and you can come back another day.
Can you tell me what Disney song this is that's playing? If it's copyrighted or not? Oh wow, there's your van.
A rookie cop approached a man and detained him for no clear reason. Naturally, the man wanted an explanation, but the cop didn't know what to say or how to justify what he had detained him for. Realizing how bad it would look on camera if he didn't have a reason, the cop started making things up. He claimed he had received a call saying that the man was disturbing the peace in the city. The man, confused, pointed out that he hadn't done anything wrong and he hadn't shouted, he hadn't threatened anyone, so he still didn't understand what was going on. The cop then tried to involve his colleague, who was supposedly conducting some sort of investigation, as a reason for detaining him, but that didn't help either. The man told the cop he wasn't interested in what his partner was doing, leaving the cop speechless. You could just see from his facial expression that he wasn't used to people talking to him like that. Soon, another cop came over and the two of them started talking among themselves. When the man tried to ask a question, they snapped at him, accusing him of being rude for interrupting their conversation. But seriously, if they wanted to talk in private, they should have gone to the office or something. Expecting privacy in public doesn't make a lick of sense.
What crime?
You won't let me talk.
Okay, I'm gonna let you talk. Officer, what am I being, officer, can I ask what I'm being detained for?
You see the officer in the green shirt?
Yes, sir.
He's investigating something.
But am I suspected of a crime?
Perhaps, yes.
Am I suspected of a crime?
Yes, some sort of breach of peace.
Some sort of breach of peace.
That's
Oh,
why we
okay.
pulled back.
So I'm being detained because I
come.
come. Okay.
We find out further
Oh
information.
no, you gotta have a crime, sir, to detain me.
Yeah, you do.
You understand?
I just told
Oh,
you.
okay.
It's on camera.
It's on
That's what
camera.
breach of peace
Perfect.
is.
It's on camera. My volume didn't change. He acting crazy.
Camera all over.
Yeah, right. So I'm being detained. What time? What time you
He
got?
walked outside
Yeah.
and do follow
I'm telling
was
you.
all on
Yeah.
camera.
Yeah, I'm
And
telling
then,
you.
come on, his girlfriend
Since you illegally detained me, you got an issue on your hand, bro. I'm telling you. You think I'm stupid? You think we just doing this because we doing this?
Oh,
No.
am I being detained too? Being detained too, sir?
Right now, it's just with him.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Nah. Listen, now he detained me. You on the clock, bruh. You on the clock. Since you illegally detained me, you on the clock.
We got called.
No, you don't. You got nothing. I don't care what you got called. That's a false call. It's a false call. It's all on record. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't get crazy. And as a matter of fact, the man inside threatened me. So now we're going to play that game. Since y'all here to investigate, you need to go investigate why he threatened me.
You see my partner?
No.
He's investigating.
I don't care about your partner, bruh. Since you illegal, you whatever I say you is. What you talking about?
I'm an officer.
No, you're not. You're a tyrant. You ain't no officer.
This
Yeah.
officer.
We're going to see. Y'all violating my rights today.
No, it's not a violation of anything.
Oh, yes, it is. You illegally detaining me right now.
Not illegal.
Yes, it is.
We're investigating a crime.
Listen, do you suspect me of committing a crime, sir? Tripping. Tripping.
Caused a disturbance with
I didn't cause anything. I'm recording in public. I'm narrating, and I'm narrating to my video, so you can't say I caused the disturbance, right?
Okay, well, here comes my partner.
Oh, okay. Right.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't need to do anything. He's gonna come talk to me.
Okay.
Talking about you illegally detained me, bruh. Tyrant, punk, chump. Talking about. Officer, lieutenant, supervisor. You're a supervisor? All right, can you explain to him why that I'm gonna sue the shit out of him for illegally detaining me? Oh, okay.
He already told me 5 times.
Yeah.
There's some sort of breach inside.
There was no. I got it all on video. You better. Somebody need to tell him there's no more qualified immunity. That's where he need to go because he illegally detained me. I got it. Sir, am I being detained? Officer,
Hold on one second.
am I being detained?
Hang on one second.
No, sir. Am I being detained?
We're
No.
talking it over.
Oh, okay. You can roll your eyes like a little girl, bruh.
Can you see that we're discussing?
I don't care. I'm in public.
Okay.
Tyrant, man. I need to go home and punch out.
This time, a cop approached a young man on a sidewalk and ordered him to stop. But since the man hadn't committed any offense and the cop had no real authority over him, the man didn't see any reason to stop. You can only imagine how much this irritated the cop. It wasn't that the man had a problem with stopping, he just wanted the cop to explain why he was being detained in the first place. The cop, on the other hand, seemed to think that just because he was wearing a badge, his every order had to be followed without question. He claimed he just wanted to talk to the man, but the man wasn't in the mood for a conversation, especially without a good reason. The cop then said he was investigating some kind of crime and a suspicious person, but it was still unclear what that had to do with this man. However, the man quickly caught on as to what was really going on. He realized that the only reason the cop had approached him was because he had different skin color. It was clear that this was nothing more than racial profiling.
Have I broken any laws?
Stop.
Tell me what laws I've broken,
I
sir.
told you to stop.
I don't have to stop.
Yes.
No, I don't. Have I broken any laws, sir?
I'm talking to you. I'm not done. I'm investigating a suspicious person.
You have a nice day, sir. If I'm not under arrest,
Stop now.
for what?
I can detain you. Stop.
For what?
Because you're not listening. I'm investigating
Nope.
a suspicious person. Stop
Sir,
now.
Sir, have I broken any laws?
Stop.
Tell me what laws I've broken,
I
sir.
told you to stop.
I don't have to stop.
Yes.
No, I don't. Either arrest me, tell me what laws I've broken, or get away from me. I know my rights. And with that being said, if I've not broken any laws, you have no reason to detain me.
Stop.
So I'm going to ask you one more time to move.
Stop.
For what? What
Because I'm talking to you,
have I done that's wrong?
I just told you I'm
Sir,
investigating who you are.
you're harassing me.
Block of Aspen. Stop. I'm telling you to stop, and I'm not going to tell you again.
And what will you do if I don't stop?
I will detain you.
Detain me for what?
You're not listening. I'm doing an investigation
Detain
of
me
a
for what?
suspicious person.
Suspicious person. Have I broken any laws?
That's
Have
not
I
the
broken
point.
any laws?
Someone called you and it's a suspicious person.
Okay, and you
And
could
that
be a
means-
suspicious person, Mr.
Really?
Ray.
Really?
I feel like you're a suspicious person.
How would I be suspicious?
You look suspicious to me.
Okay, how would that be? I'm in
You're
marked
a
police
white
car.
man. You're suspicious to me.
I'm suspicious to you
Yeah.
because I'm a white person.
Yeah, with a gun. You're suspicious to me.
No.
Now
stop.
get away from me. I haven't done anything out of the way. You can't arrest me. Arrest me right now if you want to.
Here, turn around.
For what? What
Because you're not- stop, turn around.
What have I done
Because
wrong?
you're not listening to me.
What have I done wrong, sir?
Get your hand, get the phone out of my face. Because you're not. I'm investigating a
Sir,
suspicious
what have I
person.
done wrong? I'm not suspicious. I haven't done anything. I'm walking up the street. I haven't done anything wrong. I don't have
Neighbors
any.
have called on you.
Sir, I don't care if anyone has called on me. This is not their area. The
This
street.
is a public roadway. So this means,
Okay. It's a public roadway. That means that I have the right to be on this roadway. Yes or no?
everybody has the right to be.
Okay. So I'm going to ask you one more time to get away from me.
Actually, using obscenities in front of public people is a crime.
Sir, listen to me. I'm going to tell you one more time.
I don't care who you work for.
You don't care who I work for. The person I work for pays you. So I'm going to tell you one more time to get away from me. Leave me alone.
Leave
me alone. Get away from me.
Now, nothing is worse than a cop with a bruised ego. As soon as this cop realized he didn't have the authority he thought he did, he decided to slap handcuffs on the young man. The man asked for the umpteenth time what the reason was, but the cop still didn't have an answer. It was pretty clear this wasn't about any crime. It was about the cop's wounded pride. The man tried to explain that he wasn't obligated to follow the cop's orders, but this cop had quite the inflated opinion of himself. He seemed to think that just because someone didn't listen to him, he had the right to handcuff them. But yet, even this cop wasn't completely clueless. He knew he'd be in trouble if he couldn't come up with a reason to justify the arrest. So out of nowhere, he claimed that the man had been trespassing on someone's property and that the people were scared. Really? If that were true, the cop would have mentioned it right from the start, not as an afterthought. To make matters worse, the cop didn't have a shred of evidence to back up his claims. It was obvious that he was just trying to cover his tracks after realizing he had no real reason to arrest the man. The whole situation was just a mess, driven by nothing more than the cop's bruised ego and his desperate need to assert control.
So you're gonna arrest me?
I'm detaining
for
you.
For what? For what?
Be resistant.
For what? For what? What are you
listening to
detaining me
what I'm
for?
saying. You're not being resistant towards me.
Okay. Sir, I don't have to do anything. I don't have to identify myself to you. I don't have to do anything. If I have not broken any laws, I don't have to do anything. So again, I ask you, leave me alone. If I have not broken a law, you have no reason to detain me. If you had a reason to detain me, you would have detained me already. So with that being,
yes, I can.
For what?
Because you're not listening to my directions. You're not following. Turn
Sir.
around. I know.
Sir.
Turn around. I'm done.
So you're gonna arrest me?
I'm detaining
you. For what? For what?
Be resistant.
For what? For what? What are you
listening to
detaining
what
me
I'm
for?
saying. You're not being resistant towards me.
Okay.
You wouldn't follow my directives.
Your directives. And what were your directives?
I told you to stop numerous times.
And I asked you for what?
And I asked you to identify yourself because I'm investing in a suspicious person. Someone had worries.
Worried about what? Have I tried to enter anyone's property?
They were concerned, so yes, you're in
Okay. No, I have not. Show me evidence where I've entered someone's property without them knowing. Show me evidence.
There were 2 calls on you about entering people's areas of their house.
No, they weren't. Listen to me, sir. I can tell you for sure I have not done anything wrong. I have not broken any laws. So I suggest you let me out of these handcuffs immediately.
Well,
could you tell him to take me out of these handcuffs? I have not broken any laws.
Okay, did you stop when he told you to?
No, he kept walking away.
Okay, then that's interference. You're under arrest.
Interference for what?
Interference. You disobeyed a lawful order.
You were sitting right there and I told you to stop 4 or 5 times to identify yourself because there was a suspicious person car and I'm investigating that.
Investigating what? I have not done anything. Okay. You can't just run up on anyone and just say, hey, you look suspicious. If he told you to stop, you didn't.
And we had calls on you like I told you.
You're practicing stop and twist, right?
No, you're under arrest. So.
Under arrest for what? Under arrest for what? What have I done wrong? Tell me now.
You didn't identify yourself.
Okay.
You didn't stop when he asked you to.
Okay.
Okay, this is what I'm asking. That's all I'm asking for is your name and date of birth, man.
All right, okay.
So I can log someone.
Okay.
So what's the issue here, man?
There isn't an issue. I haven't done anything wrong.
Sit back here.
I have not done a thing
Why
wrong.
would you not listen to me?
Because I have not done anything wrong, sir. So could you let me out of these handcuffs immediately?